Stars! It's me, Missy. I'm back, and today I'm going to be playing some more Dragon Age. Now, when we last left off, we had just gotten Fenris? Who else did we get? We got Fenris and we got Anders, and we had one more person, I believe, that's new to the team, but I'm not too sure if I'm remembering that correctly. But before we do anything else, I just wanted to say that the results from the poll came back from my Twitter and from my YouTube, and it seems that you guys want me to romance Fenris, so I will do that. But also, you guys apparently want me to become a blood mage, so I will do that as well, and we'll see how well that goes. Hopefully it goes pretty well for me. But with that, guys, let's get into the game, shall we? Do not remember what we were doing exactly, but I will figure it out. Okay. Journal. Bait and switch, go to the mattress mansion in Hightown at night to meet with Fenris. Ah, yes, we're doing Fenris's thing. Okay. We're in Lowtown, though. Where is a nice way out? This way, this way, this way, this way. Or not this way. Have some fire. I hope you like it. More fire for you, please. Oh, well, you get my blasted. You can back the fuck off. Thank you. Attack her. Freeze him. Heal Aveline.
Go down.
You guys are next. Here we are.
Now you
Aveline, you should drink a healing potion. Here we are. Doing that.
Is it going so well?
Okay. We're doing just fine, buddy. Oh, well, Varric is dead. We'll be fine. Here, have this. There we are. See? We're fine. We made it. Health. Money. Lyrium. See anything else? 1 second. Let me check one thing, my dears. Okay, everything seems to be working. That's good. And I feel like I am blocking your view of the game, so I'm just going to make myself a little smaller. That should be better, I hope. Okay, guys. Let's keep going. Let's go this way. we are just trying to leave to go to Hightown. This direction, yes, and Hightown. Yep, Hightown at night. Let's go. Okay, ours is this way. At least I believe it's this way. Oh, here's Isabella. Ah, this is one bait and switch. I need to go back for round 2. And let me see here. Don't mind me guys, I'm just fucking lost. You can wait a minute, Isabella. This way? This direction.
No one has
Here we
left the
are.
mansion, but I've heard nothing within.
Hi,
Daenerys may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
Who is this man?
I could stand to know a little more about this Daenerys.
He is a magister of the Vtuber Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about then.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
Nothing like a prepared mage.
What's the worst that could happen?
I do not fear death. That does not mean we should be reckless.
I know. Fenris is locked in. Varric. No. No. Varric and Eveline and Fenris. That's the team we're gonna go for.
I am not afraid of you, Daenerys.
Okay. Well, let's get.
Watch where you step.
Ow. That's a lot. Here, have this. Here, have this. Thumbs up.
That's enough!
There. That one is doing just fine. And now this guy. Problem solved?
He sends spirits to do his fighting for him.
Daenerys, can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
He's a Tevinter mage. What did you expect of him? He's a fucking bitch, basically. They let spirits do everything for them, dude. Level up. Abilities. Battlemaster. That sounds kind of cool. Okay, that's fine. Tevinter fugitive. Okay, we're good. I should save just in case the game decides it wants to crash. Okay, back to me. Open the door. Oh, that's the only working door. Oh, hello. There's some fire. There we are. And that's taken care of as well. Oh, and it's a fucking fire demon right behind me. Of course it is. Let's just stand over here for just like a split fucking second, and then I'm gonna just blast him with the old that real quick. Here, have these. Stand over here, please. Okay. Evelyn needs some healing. And this. This is fine. Just keep attacking. Here's some more ice. Here's this. There we are. And now it's just these guys. Problem solved. Health. Other stuff. Random door I can open. Other random doors I can open. Hello. Okay, well, let's have some fire in here. My favorite thing. And now... Here, I also have this. Here's my fire. Problem solved. Let him get back his stamina. Okay. Random crap. Just over here. Great sword. Let's keep going. Another random room, another random room. What's his nuts is probably upstairs, cowering in fear. Ah. Here we are. are.
Now you fall!
Come on, dude, die. Come on, dude, die.
Face me! I stand for all of us.
There we are. Come on, buddy. Come on. Freeze him. There we are. Okay. Another shade. Here, have some more fire. Can I please just attack, attack, attack? There we are. Come on. You know, whatever's in this room better be fucking worth it at this point. Fire. Come on, guys. We can do it.
That's enough!
Here's some ice. There we are. And now it's just this dude. Taken care of. Magister's key. That's why I was so protected. Short bow, healing potion. Okay, let's go back out here. And I'm gonna assume he's at the top of these steps, so we're gonna save the game.
That should do it.
Of course it's this guy. Come on. Keep hitting it. Come on, attack him. Come on, attack him. Come on. There we are. He's dead. There we are. Here, have this.
There!
Okay. Here's this guy.
Get back!
There we are. And now it's just this dude over here. Ta-da!
Gone. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Well, I'm sorry, Fenris. Money. Slaver Lord's cow. Random crap. Don't see anything else. Okay. There's other doors. Can you open it? You can open it. Good, good. Thank you, Varric. Okay, over here. Chest. Dead bodies everywhere. down here. There we are. I believe that would be it, so... Look around before you leave. Nothing here that I can see. There's nothing in the other two rooms, so let's go back down here. See anything here? Okay. Nothing here as well. Let's go over here. I don't see anything here. This is the last room over here, so let's keep going. Let's go back. This way. Can't go that way. Nope. 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 I really don't see anything else, so let's just leave.
It never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of yet another mage. I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. Tell me then, what manner of mage are you? What is it that you seek?
Good sir, I am very surprised that you would accuse me of being any sort of evil, vile person. But... I mean, I'm not seeking power. Basically nothing. It's not really a survival thing either. I don't really know what to tell you, dude. I'm not gonna tell him to find out. I guess survival or power would be the right way to go about telling him this. I don't want him to hate me since you guys want me to try and romance his ass, but... survival or nothing. That's gonna be my answer. Survival or nothing. Survival. I'll say survival. I'll say survival.
I'm just trying to get by.
Yet I have seen many crimes done in the name of survival.
Not all mages are alike, or I'd be the first to act.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Denarius, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
You'd help a mage. You would really help a mage. You know what? I'm gonna ask him questions first. Tell me about
You
Denarius.
said Denarius is a magister, but little else.
In Tevinter, the Magisters hold all the power. Over the Chantry, over the Imperial Court, over life itself. It is nothing for one to own a slave. Denarius had many, but none he valued so much as me.
But you escaped.
Then how did you get away?
Is it not enough that I did? I carved my path to freedom in blood. I left that life behind. Yet his bounty hunters follow me no matter where I go. I will run no longer.
So what you're telling me is you escaped, and now you're just trying to get your revenge. That's what you are telling me, sir. Okay. Why is Denarius after you?
Your old master must want something more than just a runaway slave.
He doesn't want me at all, just the markings on my skin. They are lyrium, burned into my flesh to provide the power that Denarius required of his pet. And now, he wishes his precious investment returned, even if he must rip it from my corpse.
Lovely. He sounds like a great guy. That would be a shame.
Seems like a waste of a perfectly handsome elf.
The truth is, I know nothing of the ritual that placed these markings on me. It was Denarius's choice, one he now regrets.
What can you do?
I've seen some of your abilities. Do they come from those markings?
Some. All I know is that even in the Imperium, warriors such as myself are rare. Perhaps they believe I should feel honored.
What else should I say to you? What should I say? Will the hunters return?
Do you think your master will keep chasing you?
He is too proud not to. Perhaps one day the hunt will cost him more than he is willing to pay, but I doubt that matters any longer.
Well, I have one thing left to ask you, and then I'll fucking help you because you guys want me to romance him so badly. You would help a
You
mage,
didn't seem
sir.
all that thrilled with me a moment ago.
You are not Denarius. Whether you are anything like him remains to be seen.
Well, will you work
Are
with
you
mages?
going to have a problem with my companions?
I will watch them carefully if we travel together. I can promise no more.
Lovely. Well, I could use your help.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Denarius wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
Achievement unlocked! Knowledgeable! Yay! Okay, you've been leveled up. I haven't used Carver in a while. I guess I should fucking take Carver's sorry fucking jackass ass with me some places. Plus 10 Fenris rivalry? What? What did I do wrong? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to look up a guide to make him like me. Oh. Find Fenris. He's staying at Denarius' abandoned Hightown mansion. Let's go talk to Fenris, I guess. Let's see if I can romance his ass or if I'm gonna just be left out in the cold. This is the part where he's gonna be drinking, isn't it? And like throws the bottle or whatever. Hi, honey.
Egregio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Denarius used to have me pour it for his guests.
Of course he
My
did.
appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
I quite like your appearance.
I can't imagine why they would be put off.
You say what's on your mind. I'll give you that.
Yep. And there goes a good bottle of wine.
It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
This can't be easy.
You've had a difficult life.
I'd rather not speak more of it.
Oh,
Are
I'm
you
not gonna
certain?
make you.
I'm willing to listen.
To my whining? Very charitable of you. I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there.
Of course
Tell
it
me,
wouldn't.
have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
I've thought about it.
I grew up in Ferelden. It will always be my home.
The Blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
My family is here.
My mother came from Kirkwall. Our heritage is here.
Having a place where you can put down roots, I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
Well, I'm gonna ask you some questions, sir. You're staying in Kirkwall.
Do you intend to keep living here?
I haven't decided. For now, it's as good as any other place. I would return to Saharan if I could, but there is no life for me there.
Saharan?
Is that where you're from?
So I've been told.
You don't remember.
Were you very young when you left then?
Perhaps.
Where's Daenerys now?
You could track your former master down, I assume.
I imagine he has returned to Minrathous, though I dare not go near the city while he is alive. No, it is better to wait for him to leave his fortress, fight from a fortified position. I do not expect your
Smart.
help when that day comes, but I would not turn it aside.
How long since you escaped?
You've been on the run a long time then.
3 years now. Daenerys has a way of finding me. Perhaps it is the markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow.
Of course not.
This is the first time I've given him reason to pause. I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
You've been alone?
Haven't you sought help before?
Hirelings, when I could steal the coin. Never anyone of substance. Until you. Daenerys will not give up, however. I await his return.
Are you sure?
What if he does give up? What then?
Then I go to him. I will not live with a wolf at my back.
Good plan.
Sounds like the right idea to me.
If it comes to that, I doubt it will.
You can make a home here.
Maybe it's just me, but it sounds like you want to stick around.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons. I should thank you again for helping me against the hunters.
Yes, you should.
Had I known Ansel would find me a woman so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
Flatterer.
You sound like you're about to ask for a loan.
Well, this mansion does require some upkeep. Perhaps I'll practice my flattery for your next visit. With any luck, I'll become better at it.
Well, look at that. I went from minus 15 to plus 20, so I gained 5. Yay! You see, I can do good. I can be flirty and romantic when I want to be. Let's fucking leave. I have other shit I need to do. Let's go see Isabella. That's not the right way. Where's the right way? This is the right way. I'm just a confuzzled little bunny. Let's go find Isabella. Let's go find Isabella. Da 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 da. Let's go find Isabella. Isabella.
There you are. I've been here for hours. Ada hasn't shown up. No one has.
Of course
I
not.
don't like this.
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
the wench we're looking for. Gut her.
Oh, honey. Well, let's just not play this game, shall we? Okay, I'll take this one. Actually, you know what? Here, you can have that, and then you can have this. First big fireball, then second big. You, on the other hand, can just fuck on right off. I'll freeze your ass, bitch. There we are. You're next. There we are. Problems off.
My choice. Hader sent them.
Give me your crap.
Hiding in
Hide
the
in the
chantry
litter.
and sending thugs to finish me off. Coward. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
I don't see anything else, so... Let me just check my codex. Oh, I have those things to read. That's fine. Notes. Letters and notes. Characters. Lore. Jesus, when did I get all this crap? I've already read this one. Okay, I'm gonna read these really quick, guys, and then we'll be on our way. Desire Demon. In all my studies, I must say that the most intriguing was my interview with the Desire Demon. That creature was willing to speak with me was a sign that this was no mere monster mindlessly driven by its nature, but rather a rational being as interested in me as I was in it. It took a form that I would call female, though I had no doubt that it could appear otherwise. I wonder if it appeared as it did because I wanted it to, or because I expected it to. She, and indeed I could only think of her as such now, smiled warmly at me and laughed, a musical sound that seemed to thrill my old heart. So frightened was I of this creature's legendary abilities to twist the hearts of men, and so relieved was I when I looked across the table into her dark eyes. This was a fearsome creature of the Fade, but as I spoke with her, I slowly came to realize that this demon was merely as misunderstood as we mages are ourselves. And that is when he got possessed. That is when the Desire Demon wormed into his heart and took over, and he became an abomination. So, what have we learned from this story? Don't talk to Desire Demons, children. Of all the threats from beyond the veil, few are more insidious and deceptively deadly than the Desire Demon. In folklore, such demons are characterized as peddlers of lust, luring their prey into a sexual encounter, only to be slain at the accumulation. While a Desire Demon can indeed deal in pleasure, in truth they deal with any manner of desire that humans can possess, wealth, power, and beauty, to name a few. Far more intelligent than the bestial hunger and rage demons, and more ambitious than the demons of sloth, these dark spirits are among the most skilled at tempting mages into possession. Many who serve the whims of a Desire Demon never realize it. They are manipulated by illusion and deceit, if not outright mind control, although these demons are reluctant to resort to such crude measures. Instead, they seem to take great pleasure in corruption. The greater the deceit, the greater their victory. Only demons of pride prove more fearsome opponents when roused. Their abilities to affect the mind allow them to assume disguises and even alter the environment to their purposes, not to mention the great strength and speed they possess if they should have to resort to more physical means. Most often, a Desire Demon will attempt to bargain its way to freedom if overpowered. Many stories exist that depict mages defeating Desire Demons to the point where a wish can be wrested from them. It should be noted that in such stories, the demon almost always gets the upper hand, even when the mage thinks his wish has been granted. Yeah, no shit! Rage Demon. Encountered in the Fade, the true form of a Rage Demon is a frightening sight, a thing of pure fire. Its body seemingly made of amorphous lava, and its eyes 2 pinpricks of baleful light, radiating from its core. The abilities of such a demon center on the fire it generates. It burns those who come near, and the most powerful of its kind are able to lash out with bolts of fire, and even firestorms that can affect entire areas. Unfortunately, even powerful rage demons are less intelligent than most other varieties. Their tactics are simple: attack an enemy on sight with as much force as possible until it perishes. Some rage demons carry over their heat-based abilities into possessed hosts, but otherwise the true form is mostly seen outside of the Fade when it's specifically summoned by a mage to do his bidding. Of course. The Carta, the castless dwarves of Orzammar, have few prospects. Consigned to live in a crumbling ruin on the social and economic fringes of the mighty dwarven capital, most resort to begging, prostitution, or crime. Just as all rivers eventually join the sea, all castless who turn to crime eventually become part of the Carta. The hero Ferelden decimated the ranks of this ancient gang while rallying the dwarves to join in the battle against the archdemon Urthamel. Uthermel? I'm probably saying that wrong. Unable to recover the power that they once had in Orzammar, they turned their attention to topside, using groups of surface-dwelling dwarves to smuggle weapons, lyrium, surface luxuries, people, and other goods between Orzammar and human lands. Despite the flow of business, its members are still desperate and violent. With no strong leader to rein in their excess, they have little sense of dwarven honor and freely break their word, double-cross allies, and renege on deals. Slaves at Teventer, the Vale, okay. Slavery in the Teventer Imperium. Slavery still thrives in Thedas, even if the trade has been outlawed. Who hasn't heard of tales of poverty-stricken elves lured into ships by prospect of well-paying jobs in Antiva, only to find themselves clasped in iron leg irons once at sea, and humans fall prey to this too. If they're lucky, they end up in Arlay, which has only servants. Most nobles treat them decently because they are afraid of admitting the truth, or legions go to great lengths to maintain the fiction that slavery is illegal. Of course they do. Of course, the greatest consumer of slave labor is the Teventer Imperium, which would surely crumble if not for the endless supply of slaves from all over the continent. There they all meet. They are meat, chattel, they are beaten, used as fodder in the endless war against the Canary, and even serve as components in dark rituals. Yep. I knew that one. I knew that was coming. I've read this one. Knight Captain Cullen! Knight Captain Cullen was one of the few Templars who survived the incident at the Circle of Magi in Ferelden. The possessed blood mage Uldred took over the tower, and his madness filled it with summoned demons and abominations. Cullen was imprisoned, tortured, and forced to watch the slaughter of his fellow Templars. The ordeal shook him, and he emerged from it convinced that even Templars failed to see how dangerous mages can be. After Cullen returned to his duties, it became clear that he would go to any lengths to enforce the Chantry's rule. His zeal troubled Knight Commander Gregor, who feared it unwise to let Cullen watch over the men and women he deemed responsible for his torment. Gregor sent Cullen to serve under Knight Commander Meredith in Kirkwall, and Meredith found Cullen's view of mages similar to her own. Of her company, only Cullen has seen mages' potentially terrifying power firsthand, and she believed he could influence the other Templars' views. Consequently, Cullen rose quickly through the ranks to become Knight Captain and Meredith's second in command. Cullen, it's a good thing you get better in the next game. Fenris. Even those who live without chains are still bound by fear, by tradition, by honor. Slaves dream of freedom, but I have found free men dream of it even more. Fenris was a slave, a bodyguard to Magister, Denarius of the Teventer Imperium until his escape several years ago. He speaks little of his past, saying only that he most recently came to Kirkwall from Tannerville in the north. The markings on his skin are akin to rune crafting made of lyrium and ink. They suffuse Fenris's flesh with a power even he does not fully understand. The process of this creation was painful, and in unguarded moments, Fenris attempts to control the agony that lingers still. Even so, the markings enhance his fighting skill and have made him a unique and formidable warrior. Yeah, he's fucking awesome. Okay, let's go inside and kick some ass and help Isabella out, shall we? That's the wrong way. Why am I going this way? Why did I even face this way? What is wrong with me today? I can't read a fucking map for the life of me. Really? Really? Fucking really? Okay. Really? Really, 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 really. Dude, I will fuck you up. Oh, look at that. I fucked you up.
That's enough!
Back up. Back off. Okay. There. Guys, next.
That's enough out of you.
This guy over here. Heal. There we are. Here we go, and then this guy. Problem solved. Money. More money. Does that say moonshine of all things? More money. Okay, I'm gonna just save really quick, just in case the game decides it wants to crash on me. And we can go. Back into the chantry we go.
Isabella, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head, and you let them scurry off into the wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
Excuse me, pardon. But, what are we talking about?
Will someone explain what's going on?
Isabella's been a very bad girl. Ruined a perfect business deal, and then ran away. She didn't tell you?
I told her enough. I said I arranged for a duel, which I did. I also said you wouldn't play fair, which you didn't. We can talk later if you want. Right now, we have other problems.
This dude could cheer up. He needs to cheer up, actually.
Castillon isn't a very happy person, is he? Maybe he needs a new hobby.
There's only one way to settle this.
One down, one to go. Well, one with all of his multitude of friends, I should say. Have another! Here you go, buddy.
How many of you got?
There we are.
You will roll! Laid it all over!
There we are. There we are. There we are. Let's heal Evelyn. And now, let's do this. don't have arrows. Hmm.
Get back!
Let's do this. You.
Try and keep everybody alive, please. This. Okay.
There!
There we are.
You go through me before.
There we are, and now we're done.
Stab first, ask questions later. Trust me, it's better this way.
Castillon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. It's simple as that.
I'm gonna ask you some questions, Miss Ma'am.
Who is Castillon?
He's a powerful merchant based in Antiva. I believe he has ties to the Felicissima Armada. I used to work for him. The jobs mostly involved smuggling lyrium, jewels, or the occasional criminal acquaintance. He paid well.
Hadar mentioned human cargo.
What's this about you freeing slaves?
I was asked to escort Castillon's cargo ship. I got a bad feeling about the job partway through. Boarded the ship to find slaves. Nearly 200. Elves, humans, children even. It was sickening. They paid Castillon to take them away from the Blight. He took their money and sold them into slavery.
Yep, that's
Even
not
I know
surprising.
that's wrong. Didn't expect that, did you, Guardsman?
Why the relic?
What's so interesting about the relic?
I don't really know what it is, except that it's ancient and worth my weight in gold. Castillon has me chasing it down as payback for freeing his slaves.
Of course he does.
To be honest, I think he just wants me dead. But that would be letting me off easy.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like that's what he wants, though. Lucky tried to find the relic.
You hired Lucky to track down information on the relic.
That's right. He insisted he knew everything that was going on in Kirkwall. He
Turns out he
lied.
didn't know that.
I bet he doesn't even know everything going on in his pants.
You were shipwrecked.
Did you end up in Kirkwall because your ship was destroyed?
There was a storm. The ship ran aground on the reefs near the city. I managed to make it to shore. Most of my men weren't as lucky. Poor sods. I knew some of those men almost 10 years. Ah, balls.
Well, I'm sorry. I can help you.
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader. I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
This is fine for now. Money. Money. Okay. Journal. Illabelle's contract. Speak to Isabella in Lowtown's Hangman Pub. Let's continue with that. This way. Yes. Hanged man. Let's find Isabella. She's probably at the bar. Yep.
Maker. I think he's ignoring me now. Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you? Oh, Hawk. Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
You drink the swill here.
It's an acquired taste.
Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help.
Always willing to help.
A friend of yours is a friend of mine. What can I do?
He didn't say, and I didn't ask, but I'm sure you're up to it.
His name's Martin.
He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what?
Finders keepers. Hey, dude.
So you found me. Going to finish Martin off properly this time, are ya? Where's my property, eh? How's it feel making a profit off someone else's hard work?
Can I help you with your troubles?
I'm not here to kill you. But if you tell me what this is about, I might be able to help.
You're not here to kill me. And you want to help? Maker, it's got to be my lucky day. I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
Well, I'm gonna ask you some questions first. Were you a raider?
You have a history with the raiders, don't you?
Yes, I was a raider. Back then it was just smuggling and petty thievery. It's changed since that madman Ianto took power around here. Extortion, murder, kidnapping. He does it all.
Of course he does.
It's just not to my taste. I tried to get out, but he didn't like that. This scar on my neck, he gave it to me. Slit my throat and threw me overboard.
Oh,
I
damn.
tried to start a new life away from this bullshit. And he has his men chase me down and steal my cargo.
You knew what he was.
She's not wrong. What's the cargo?
Why would the raiders want your cargo? Is it valuable?
How should I know why they want it? It's just spices and herbs. Nothing special.
How did you lose the cargo?
What did the raiders do to you?
They closed in on my ship and forced her into the cliffs. My crew and I barely made it out alive. They must have salvaged the cargo when it washed ashore.
You mentioned raiders.
Are the raiders a big problem around here?
There are always raiders on the seas, just like there are always bandits on the roads. But they've been much more active of late, like vultures, taking advantage of the blight.
It's no surprise. Can't you do this yourself?
It's your cargo. You look for it.
Those raiders are still looking for me. I'm not going to draw their attention.
Fine, I'll help.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority, so you'll know it when you see it.
Will I?
You're assuming I know what an Orlesian Port Authority seal looks like.
It's fancy. Just like everything Orlesian. I've had it with the raiders, and this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you. And be careful.
Yeah, okay. Hey, I got Eveline's trust or whatever. Friendship. More shit that I have to do. Okay, let's go back. This way.
Oh?
Actually, 1 second. Finders keepers, and now we can go. Yes, docks.
Varric. Carver.
Still think you're helping while bearing us in debt to your brother?
Still riding side saddle while bitching at your betters?
Drinks later.
Never miss 'em.
Ah, God, I love it when Varric puts fucking Carver in his place. Brings me such joy.
We'll be glad to be back on the waves.
Longshoreman.
I'm looking for some cargo.
You're in luck. Cargo all around. Take your pick.
How unique.
A laborer with a smart mouth. You hardly ever see those.
What do you want?
I'm looking for crates sealed by the Orlesian Port Authority.
Haven't seen any. Sorry.
Sure you
Talk to
haven't.
the harbour master. I'll bet he's got information about your cargo. He's in his office.
Hey,
Why, thank
you
you.
get that
Someone who's
wagon
actually
you got?
helpful.
Can we get those sacks off the docks?
Right, come in.
Okay, bank this way.
Have you seen an elf about? Short, blonde hair, slight build?
That's not a very helpful description, my man. My inventory has somehow become full. Well, I'll come back here later eventually. Harbor Master Liam!
Shipping manifest.
I have an inquiry.
I'm looking for cargo bearing the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority.
Ugh. Adam, deal with this.
I apologize on Liam's behalf. He is a very, very busy man.
Sure he is.
I'm Adam, the Harbour Master's assistant. I understand you're looking for Elysian cargo.
Yes.
I have seen the crates. I can't remember where. Such a shame.
Funny how that works.
I can't imagine what you mean.
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
Fear will help you remember.
They say your life flashes in front of your eyes before you die.
You're not going to kill me in broad daylight. No one's that stupid.
Well, fuck you, you bastard! The first time I use that and it doesn't even work. What the fuck is the point of the button then? I'm saving my money from a fucking expedition, you bitch! Fine, this might help.
Is this enough to help you remember?
Now I'm just
it's coming back to
mad.
me. The cargo is in Alton Woodrow's warehouse, by the dock. I'm glad we can
Yeah.
help each other out.
Fuck you. Do not get pissed at me, Aveline. That's not my bloody fault.
Do you know anything about the Mage Underground?
Fine, everybody's mad at me and I'm fucking mad now too. Great.
For Eldon. You're not taking my job.
Go suck a dick. Fucking pissing and whining over stupid shit.
You are alone, Basra, until the Arishok declares otherwise.
Wrong way. Never mind. If you're so damn worried about your job, go do your job. Stop standing here acting like an asshat.
Strong back on you.
Yes and no. So piss off.
Well, thanks, Carver, for actually fucking opening your mouth for once and not being stupid.
This is private property.
What's in there?
What are you guarding?
Imported goods.
It's private property.
Who owns this warehouse?
Master Woodrow, I suppose. It's rented storage space.
Can I go in?
Let's see what's behind that door.
No visitors allowed.
Time to die.
You're in my way.
We're under attack.
Hello. Goodbye. You should have just gotten out of my way. I'm already pissed as it is, honey. Here we are. Ta-da! There we are. Well, you know what? That was a little cathartic. Woodrow's warehouse. Here's a crate. Opal fragment. Barrel. I need to start getting rid of some of this crap.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
Okay. Let's go over here, see what's over here. Just another empty stained bottle. I came from that way.
I love doing that.
Thank you, Varric. Okie dokie.
You go through me before anyone else. I suffer no threat.
There you go. There we are.
And stay down. You like this?
There we are. Resist it. Come on.
Who's laughing now, huh?
And there we are. Problem solved. Money. Money. Random. And here's a crate.
Where you step?
Oh, thank you, Varric, for that late-ass warning.
This is some potent stuff. You could wipe out all of Hightown with just one vial.
Oh, great. That's bad. Guess I'm gonna keep looking for said cargo.
I've got you now.
Do you really? Here, have more fire. Here we are.
I deny you.
Here we are.
Gotcha.
And you.
Of course we did.
There we are. Nerium potion. Time to save. Now let's go. This way. Here we are. Hanged man. Back up to Martin we go. Hey, Martin.
Guess what I found? Crates filled with enough poison to assassinate every noble in Orlais, and then some.
I knew I should have told you not to look in the crates. Look, there's nothing shady going on here. I got the stuff from a legitimate supplier, and I'm going to sell it through legitimate channels. It's all legitimate.
Sure.
It's poison. It kills people.
I just sell it. I'm not responsible for what people do with it. So, where is it?
I'm not telling you.
I refuse to be a part of this. You want it? Get it yourself.
Oh, come on. If I don't get the goods back, I'm ruined.
Too bad.
Maybe you should trade in something else. Like Golem dolls. I hear there's big demand for those.
Fine, you've ruined me. Happy now.
Well, I won back Aveline. Okay. Let's do loose ends, but if I'm going to do that, I need to change my group of people. Okay, goodbye Eveline, goodbye Carver. Hello Isabella, hello Fenris. Varric, you can stay. Okay, and yeah, we're ready to go.
So, Elf, that thing you do with your hand.
Sell all junk. Rendered useless afterwards. I'm buying all these potions. Let's see here for that. String of pearls. Bodice Ripper. Blood Letter. Arm of Andril. Okay. Level up. Abilities. Okay, that's good. Okay, there we are. That's good. There we are. You can have that for right now. I don't have anything else for you. That's good anyway. And I need to go through this crap. Okay, I'm gonna sell a little bit more. Okay, this is the same amount. This is less.
I'll try it sometime and
This
find
is
out.
fine. Reward offered, citizens of Kirkwall. My dear wife, Nanette, has gone missing. I shall reward the person who returns her safely. Questions about the bounty of or Nanette, come speak to me in the Hightown Market.
I need a drink.
For sacrifice. Deep roads. Yeah, she's all up here. This way, and then this way.
Hungry yet?
Hey,
Or
old
are
friend.
you still too proud to earn your coin with me?
What's the job?
Pride usually hasn't been my downfall.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic. If you know what I mean.
Of course I do.
I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the docks. Haven't seen them since. I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Well, let me ask you some questions and I'll think about it. Who's missing?
Is this anyone I know?
When you left, we had to take on New Ferelden. Volunteers. Lad named Price was leading them.
Okay.
No one of your caliber.
Where do I go?
Where were they last seen?
They were supposed to meet down by the docks, under cover of darkness. I know you're familiar with the concept.
Mm-hmm. What kind of goods?
Want to tell me what you were selling?
We were trying to make a deal with the Carta. Those Orzammar dwarves. They like luxury items. Fine fabrics, a cask of caviar, an aged wine. Anything one can liberate from a Hightown merchant.
Okay, I'll do it.
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers from the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
Okay. Let's go to the docks then.
Someone's always trying to claim the streets. If you make them safe to travel at night, someone will reward you.
I mean, I'd hope they would reward me, but you never know. There we are.
How about you?
There we are. There we are, and then one more. Don't mind me while I loot bodies.
Somebody order a shot in the face?
There we are. Level up.
Thank you.
Achievement
I
unlocked.
thought them
Dedicated.
coterie men had me for sure. I guess the whole thing was a trap. There were no dwarves when I went to make the trade. Just coterie waiting to kill us.
Of course.
They got the rest of the boys. I ran. I was hoping they wouldn't find me here. But they did.
What's a coterie?
Is that Ethenril's rival criminal guild or something?
More like she's their rival. A small one at that. What I hear is the coterie controls most crime in Kirkwall. And they don't like competition.
And just how old are you?
You're a bit young to be doing this.
I'm 15. But I can usually pass for a man. My mama was ripped in two by one of them big horned darkspawn. It's just me and my sisters now. Working for a Thenril's the only way to feed the girls.
Keep the goods and start over.
Why not take what a Thenril gave you and start fresh somewhere outside of Kirkwall?
What do you mean?
There's always work to be found on farms for a healthy young man.
My father was a farmer. Before the Darkspawn got him. I'd rather do that than work for a Thenril.
Well, buddy, you're gonna be able to do it now.
I'll get my sisters. Please, make sure she doesn't come after us.
Well, there we are, and now I can level myself up. So that, and now we're gonna do some Blood Mage. Oh, I can't do Blood Mage just yet, but I will. Cone of Cold, Apocalyptic Firestorm. Apocalyptic Firestorm. Okay. Go back to Thenril. Money. This way. Go all the way down here. This and back to Hightown we go. Thenril.
Well, are you here to socialize, or did you bring my goods?
The goods were stolen.
I rescued your boy and killed the coterie. But your property was long gone.
Coterie. I should have figured. They've got a lock on all trade with the dwarves. If I'd had someone decent on the job, they'd have dug into it first, not walked in blindly. Well, no cargo, no coin. If you're ever looking for more work, I keep my books right here. Feel free to sign yourself up.
I'm good. I have more friendship points with them, which is nice.
Refugees. They're like rats.
What'd you say to me, rat face? First sacrifice. Let's do the first sacrifice. First sacrifice. Okay, let's go, guys.
Ravani, stop looking at my chest. My eyes are up here.
But the chest hair...
Do you know how much I suffer under your gaze? I am a person, not an object.
Oh, God.
Varric?
Just shitting you.
Oh, God, I love Varric. He's my favorite boy. Okay, all the way down here, and above me? Question mark?
I need to find my wife. Will no one help?
Here
what
we
do
go.
you mean you can't help me?
This is a domestic matter, Sirrah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
We're done here.
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
Pay me instead.
You should pay someone else. Like me. I like being paid.
Exactly.
If you can find Ninette, I will gladly pay you. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment. She needs to be dragged home.
She's your wife, not a dog.
At least a dog could be trained. Her family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her. Even if... Well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
Uh-huh. Her family is suspicious.
Why would her family think you did something to her?
They think I married her for her inheritance. And they know we have been fighting.
Uh-huh.
They believe this is reason enough for me to hurt her. But I swear, on Andraste's pyre, I have done nothing.
Is Ninette in any danger?
Do you think Ninette might be in trouble?
It's her own doing, gallivanting about with men half her age. Pah! She's just trying to show me I am tied to her purse strings.
Don't you want her back?
You're more concerned what her family thinks than what happened to her.
Ninette keeps the company of other men, huh? And makes no secret of it. I'll be better off with her gone. Well, as long as her family knows I had nothing to do with it. They would ruin me otherwise.
And you wonder why she's gone.
I can't imagine why she'd leave you. You're such a prize.
It wasn't always like this. We were in love once. She defied her parents to marry me. Sometimes, I wonder if I dreamed those years.
That's really sad. When did you last see Ninette?
How long has your wife been gone?
About a month. I wasn't worried at first. She's run off before. Ninette is uncontrollable, you see. She comes and goes as she pleases.
I can help.
I'll try my best to find Ninette and bring her home.
You should talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. I didn't know she visited whores. Until Jethan sent a letter to our house. He even sent her flowers once. Lilies. Her favorite.
Oh.
Talking about it makes my head hurt. Good luck to you, Sarah.
Welcome, merchant.
Oh, I have a little bit of a rivalry with Isabella, but that's fine.
Well, good luck to you then.
Okay, I am gonna have to walk all the way back over the other way.
Keep moving.
This way. No. This way. Then this way. And here we are. This way and...
I thought all dwarves had beards. Where's yours?
I misplaced it, along with my sense of dwarven pride and my gold-plated noble cast pin.
I thought maybe it fell onto your chest.
Oh, the broody elf tells a joke.
I don't brood.
Friend, if your brooding were any more impressive, women would swoon as you passed. They'd have broody babies in your honor.
You're a very odd dwarf.
Oh god, I love it.
And you thought I was joking about the pin.
Oh god, I love those two. While I'm here, I'm just gonna snoop in your room for 1 second. You.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you.
No thank you, I'm good.
What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
Oh, I like him. He reminds me of someone.
Isabella, you can have
Can't imagine who.
I can see why Ninette liked you. You're feisty.
A refreshing change from the pale slug I married. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Well, I have some questions for you, buddy. You think she left, whatever his name is?
Did she tell you she left her husband?
No, I just hope that's what she did. Ghislaine only wants her for her family's wealth. Ninette's a jewel. Elegant, worldly, just the perfect level of depraved. Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
Could Ninette be in trouble?
Do you think Ninette has come to harm?
I hope not. Everyone loves Ninette. Sometimes twice a night.
Oh,
Ghislaine's
Lord.
the only one who might hurt her. And he doesn't have the balls for it.
Has Ghislaine spoken to you?
Ghislaine knew about you and Nanette. Did he talk to you?
The man is incapable of talking. He came here, yelled at me, called me a dirty knife-ear, among other things, and accused me of corrupting his wife. We had him thrown out.
You seem fond of Nanette.
Were you hoping Nanette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Nanette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
You sure she isn't a mage?
Any chance Nanette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me. Anyway, if Nanette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
That was great help.
Perhaps Emmerich knows something we don't.
Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Nanette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
Will do, buddy.
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many, many services?
I'm sure.
I was just passing through.
Have it your way.
Okay. Let's see here. Emmerich, Darktown. Let's go this way. Woman, I swear, I am not above hitting someone. There we are. Okay, let's go this way. Meeting place. Well, this does not look sussy at all.
We don't want...
Get back!
Here, have some fire. You... You, buddy.
This can be great.
I thank you, Syrah, for coming along when you did. I am Emmerich.
You're older than I thought you'd be. Nanette seems to go for the young, pointy-eared sorts.
What?
Nanette de Carac. I hear she got around. And you were asking about her, so I just assumed.
Preposterous. I was concerned that she was in danger, and that is all. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
Waste of time?
Did you learn nothing?
Most people just say she left her husband.
Okay.
This all started when Maren, one of our circle mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous. Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
I had a friend who disappeared once. Turns out he was under my bed, drunk. What?
Thank you, Varric.
I think the disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play is involved.
I would say the same. Maybe Maren escaped?
Mages routinely flee the circle. Perhaps Maren just wanted freedom.
She had always been loyal. She received lilies from an unknown suitor, and some of us thought she may have gone to meet him. Perhaps her disappearance is linked.
Can't you track Marin down?
Doesn't the Circle use phylacteries to keep track of its mages?
We followed her phylactery to a foundry, but found nothing. I had heard of sympathizers smuggling mages through Darktown, so came here hoping to pick up the trail. But no trace of Marin. And as you've seen, asking the locals hasn't made me very popular.
Have you gone to the guards?
Have you mentioned any of this to the city guard?
They say there's no proof the disappearances are connected. They think the women just left home, that it happens all the time.
And that's how you get a serial killer on your hands. Could they be dead?
People don't just disappear. Perhaps they were murdered or kidnapped.
Exactly.
We found no bodies, no ransom notes. Those women just vanished.
Can I help at all?
Can I assist your investigation?
It's no longer my investigation, Syrah. You may take over if you wish. This battle showed that I'm no longer the warrior I used to be. I know when to walk away. Here, take my findings. Perhaps you can make more use of them. I'm going back to the gallows. I'm too old for this.
A foundry in
Well, at least you tried, man.
I should look into that.
What did I do now, Isabella? Fuck you. The Raiders of the Waking Sea. The Raiders of the Waking Sea, or simply the Raiders, is the common name given to an association of Antivan pirates called the Felisma Armada. These pirates were once little more than opportunists based out of the coastal city of Lemern. They preyed on sea traffic. They were often targeted by Orlesians and free marcher cities that were bent on destroying the pirates once and for all. After each such effort, new pirates would appear to fill the vacuum. During the new exalted marches, the nations of Thedas needed every ship they could muster against the massive power of the Canori dreadnoughts. The Lumeran pirates were faced with difficult decision. They had to band together under one flag and fight with those who had previously preyed upon or faced conversion and annihilation by the Canori. Thus the Armada was formed. The pirates brought their knowledge of stealth and trickery to bear, plaguing Canori, supply lines, and even launching seaborne invasions against the Canori coast. For a time it was said the Armada was the premier naval power of Thedas, and after the signing of the Lumeran Accord, they maintained their association rather than disbanded as many had hoped. Wealthy merchants now often pay the leaders of the Armada rather than risking their ships commandeered and their merchandise stolen and sold on the black market. The Armada is hardly unified, and bloody battles between Armada leaders are frequent, but when faced with an attack by outsiders, the group instantly puts aside their differences and closes ranks. The Raiders have thus become far more of a threat in the last century than they ever were before. There is many a legend told about how dashing and romantic life aboard a Raider vessel is, but don't believe it. They are scoundrels and smugglers all. Isabella also reveals that she was born in Rivian, but spent many years in Antiva. When asked about those years, she changes the subject. Emmerich's note. Emmerich notes are messy, collection of half-baked thoughts written on scraps of paper. Only one seems to stand out. There's something about the Lowtown Foundry where Marin's trail ended. I've got a strange feeling about it. Okay, and that's it. Well, actually, you know what, guys? I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. If you want to see previous streams that I've done, go check out my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. If you guys want to see me about to stream something, go check out my Twitter. Link is also in my bio. Or check out my schedule here on Twitch or on Instagram. I post it there too. Or you can just check out the schedule right here if you don't want to do any of that. But don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, do whatever the hell it is you guys want to do. And I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. And I shall see you guys real soon. Bye!